Okay, hello. And we're back. It's been a few days, probably. I think I intended to stream over the weekend, but Door Alley was this weekend in San Francisco, and so I had other things to do. But we are gonna do a code review. I know it's been a hot minute since I did a code review, and this one's gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna be doing Iceberg Code review of some code that I really have limited context around. Like, we've done some like exploratory stuff here before, but I don't know a lot about how Spark 3.4 pushdowns have changed. So it's going to be different, and that should be fun, I think, maybe. But so there's going to be a lot more reading and a lot less leaving comments, and a lot of like talking things through as we go. Come and join me for a Iceberg run Apache Iceberg code review. Looking at okay, cool. This sounds fun. For values of fun, which are of course a little bit different than maybe normal, quote unquote, normal folks might think. Yeah. Cool. Terminal view, although in this case, it's web browser view. Okay. So let's start off with looking at like what's already there, what other people have already said. 98 is a pretty long conversation. Ryan's already signed off on this, so this is probably pretty close to working. So this probably already works, actually, but yeah. Okay. Lots of resolved comments. Yeah. Interesting. Wait, I don't think you can enumerate the truncates. Okay, well, this is not outdated, so that'll be something that we'll see when we're going through. Let's look for any other. Okay, this is interesting. It would be really nice if Spark passed the bound function in through expression. So that's actually we're going to go to our ASF Jira, and because one of the things that we can do is we can improve Spark stuff. I have to unlock my password manager. Oh god, so many. I have like no idea what my ASF password is. I do know in the past I have accidentally streamed my ASF password. Let's go issues. Here we go. And actually, we're going to edit this. Support pushing down. C. This is probably a 3. This is probably a 4.0 thing, anyways. Lots of outdated. I don't really want to see all of these outdated ones. Okay. Okay. So, this looks really solid. I think this is probably... I think we might have missed the boat on reviewing this, but nonetheless, we can still review it, and we'll learn how this is done, even if we don't end up leaving comments, right? Sometimes reviews end up being more useful for ourselves than necessarily the person we're reviewing it. Okay. Interesting. This is funky to me. Is there a reason to make this final? What about if someone wanted to extend and add their add? Well, okay. Would it make sense to have this be extensible? Maybe not in this PR, but in the future. Okay, I'm just gonna start review. Okay, so what does public class Spark v2 filters do? So these are the functions that it supports, which is years, months, days, hours, bucket, truncate. This seems like we might be missing some sort of key ones, like as a good follow-up, perhaps. But I'm uncertain. We'll come back to this. This is going to be an area that we return to. Here we go. Expression is set. What? Okay, so this is like instead of setting it to null, I think. But cannot convert Spark predicate. Okay, sure. Yeah. Wait, okay. And wait. I think this is okay since it's following what was done elsewhere. But okay, so okay, this converts a list of predicates. This means if there was a non-Iceberg UDF predicate that got pushed down, it would fail to push down anything? Or push down the Iceberg expressions? Okay. I want to see where this is converted. So this converts an individual predicate. If the operation this is confusing. Okay, so in the previous iteration of this, before the UDF conversions were added, or not UDF, I keep saying UDF, I really just mean Iceberg expressions. They're not exactly user-defined functions. They're somewhere in between. If can convert to term child predicate, okay, I want to go, I'm slightly concerned about this. Let's go take a look at can convert to term. Can convert to term. Okay, so if it is a reference or a system function, so isRef is system func. And I think isSystemFunc is going to be a, yeah, this is an Iceberg system func implicitly. What is isRef? isRef. So isRef, so if it is a named reference. So if we go up here and we take a look here. So before, if it was, if is null, okay, oh god. Spark to call name child predicate. Okay, so before, if it was a reference, which is going to be true here for can convert to term, so it'll come into here. And so then, but it'll also come in here if it's a system function. Okay, so if it's a system function and it's null, what the fuck is gonna happen? This returned is null, and this is effectively the term conversion. Otherwise, if term was null, which I guess it just returned null. Let's go take a look at toTerm. It's going to be, here we go. Okay. If input is instance of named reference, else if it's a user-defined function, we'd go UDF to term. Otherwise, null. UDF to term does the same. Okay. Years, months, days, hours. is ours. What about... Okay, yes, gotcha. Since these take exactly one child, bucket takes 2. This is where we do the magic. Like, this is the magic, where the magic happens. So... UDF name bucket, truncate. And is this final as well? No, it's okay, it's static. Okay, whatever. Okay. Bucket, truncate. Sure. Okay, whatever. So, let's go up and take a look at this some more. So this is all inside of a function. This is all this is all inside of convert, which converts an individual expression. Which means, yeah, if anything, so if we have a UDF on not null, and it's not an Iceberg UDF, we just throw up our hands and we say we can't push it down. That seems reasonable. If we have a not null or an is null on an Iceberg UDF, we do our magic. And if we have it on a concrete value, we do our magic. Okay, this seems very reasonable to me. It took us a while to figure out what was going on there, but that's okay. That's okay. Taking a while to figure out what's going on is it's not always a good sign, but it's an okay sign. So, and presumably we do similar things for the rest of the conversions here. I don't love the ternary operator, I'll be honest with you. But whatever, that's it. I was already using the ternary operator, and it's a matter of personal preference. Anyways, I guess expression. Yes, okay. Yeah. Expression, and converted. Sure. This seems very reasonable logic, except I don't like this throwing, but Ryan does, but we can get some clarity there. So I'm wondering though, can we make any okay, Spark UDF null. Okay, so I'm thinking here, and this is maybe a silly thing, and maybe the optimizer inside of Spark would already get rid of it, but if there's an expression that can't return null, then we can also just drop it and ignore it effectively. Spark. Okay, I want to go take a look inside of Spark expressions. Holy fuck, I have a lot of tabs. Okay. expression. Yes, I need to change that. Okay. So, an expression that is null intolerant, i.e. any null input will result in a null output. So this might, okay, so I'm going to suggest a thing that's like maybe a bit of a hack, and we can do it in future follow-up PR. No, we can't do that because it means that null intolerant is not an IFF. It's like any null will result in a null, but other things could result in a null as well, I think. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing, none of these subclasses allow us to do anything particularly special. That's fine. Okay. So is system func. Yeah, there could be other, yeah, so years, line 369. Truncated. I mean, that's you can't enumerate that. That's, well, I mean, you can, but not realistically, because or well, you can split on Iceberg truncate. Sure. This is not super important. Years, months, days, hours. And then, this only allows for is literal children 0 and is ref child 1. I mean, that makes sense for buckets and truncate. I don't think we would want to vary those, but it's a reasonable point. And here is ref child 0. Sure, okay, that seems reasonable. Supports runtime v2 filtering. Convert runtime filters predicates. Okay. For predicate in predicates, get the expression. If it's not null, find it, add it, log unsupported predicates. That sounds perfectly reasonable. So wait, this class here is, what is it? This class with convert and a list of predicates is Spark v2 filters. It's not implementing anything. Do we call it? That's the question to me, is do we call that convert? Because if we don't, we should just get rid of it, because like, I don't like code that we don't need. That takes a single predicate, that takes a single predicate, that takes a single predicate, once again, single predicate. Okay, and here, okay, so, gotcha. Okay. So, this is the one case where we use convert on a list of predicates instead of the for loop. Is this the one case? Let's double check. Let's keep going. 15. Yeah, wait. Yeah, this is the one case. Okay. Instead of one at a time. So this means that deletes predicate pushdown will have different behavior. Okay. So I think then the rest, which could be confusing. Right, like I think that could be confusing. Then let's go take a look. So that's the one where, do we have a delete example? I am curious about that. And given that this throws an exception, right, does this, I want to double check that this thing throws an exception. This is actually maybe a regression. That's good. I mean, it's bad, but it's good. It's good if we found a potential regression, because then we catch it. Let's go take a look. So, yeah. Personally, okay, let's go take a look at all of the other ones where we're looping through it, right? Or we're looping through these expressions and just anding them together. Right, like this seems like convert runtime filters, logs unsupported filter, This one tries. Which is interesting. Well, whatever. Yeah. So, what the hell is this? Can delete where versus delete where? Let's go take a look. What is can delete where used for? Oh no, this is going to be an iceberg. Okay. Extend supports delete. Extended supports delete. Oh, no, wrong project. Extended. Okay. Interesting. This is actually okay. So, with can delete where doing the using the for using for loop on the individual expressions, we will get different results. We can get different results. This means that Spark may not rewrite. I think given the use case of convert, we should change that to not throw as originally suggested by Ryan. As originally suggested by Ryan. Cool. This is funky. This is yeah, this is yeah, funky. So can delete where filters, list of filters. We start off with expression of always true. For filter in filters, expression is equal if expression is not null. Okay, yeah. So this, in theory, yes, only returns the when all of the filters that Iceberg is being asked to apply for the delete are filters that it understands. Okay. And system function pushdown helper. Test. Okay. Sure. Insert into insert. Yes, very good. Many things, years, days, months, hours. Oh, okay, yes. I don't... Okay, yes, this is the, date 2 years. Where is the test UDF function? Is that defined up here? I don't think so. Test UDF. This might be... Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess my test filtered scans. Okay. Let's go take a look at our comments and see if they make sense now that we've kind of sort of gone through the whole thing. Not completely, but kind of sort of, at least. Okay, yeah, this does not make sense. Delete. Yeah, I would say personally, oh wait, interesting. There was a note down here about truncate decimal. Oh, runtime value. Okay. And so truncates obviously in this list. And so here okay. Let's go. I think we really just have those two comments. Yeah, I guess the other one is just like minor note. I don't know. So if I was writing this code, I would like there to be a comment pointing me to the other place where I also need to update it, but whatever. It's a matter of personal preference, so I'll skip that note. Integer, convert literal. I'm curious. I guess. Huh. Oh, okay, is ref. Would it make sense to also support literals here? I don't remember if isref is going to be a superset of isliteral, so let's go take a look at isref. Okay, Spark v2 filter is Boolean isref. Okay. Is ref. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so that is another legitimate suggestion here, because someone might have a literal. It's just a little silly, but not completely silly. Because you could, of course, manually extract the day, but you might like paste it in from somewhere, or it might end up being auto-generated code. Or looking at the code, this only seems to be used currently in the delete where, but I think since can delete and delete where but I think for the delete where code path we should not throw. Yeah, that's my personal vibe. Yeah, I guess the other general question that I have is, like, we don't seem to have any delete where cases, which is like something that I'd like, because we have like some weirdness where delete where is a little bit different than everything else. So I'd love it if we had a little delete where test case. And that's just me though, and this is not a committer on this project. So these are just my own personal views, and I will figure out how to say that as such. Cool. I think what I'll say is I'm really excited for this functionality. Oh, shit. Let me go. Sorry. This is, the dog just got home, so, priorities, much more important than than writing software. Let's see if he's going to come to the clicker. I don't know. I can hope. Oh dear. Oh, good job, baby! Good job, Professor. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You did so good. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Oh, good job, baby. Thank you. For this functionality, not a committer. I'm not a committer, but I have some questions around how the filters are working for the delete use case, and I was thinking it might be good to have some tests for the filter pushdown on deletes, since from my albeit low context reading of the code, it might throw an exception. I'm going to replace low context from my first pass reading of the code. Yeah, it looks really great, and I'm excited to have filter pushdowns, to have more filter pushdowns working with Iceberg. Cool. Okay. That seems... Oh, no, I don't want a dagger. Let's just go smiley face. Yeah. I realize... I have, personally... I think... yeah. It's not the world's best writing, but it's a PR review, and I think this is like good phrasing. Let's see what Grammarly says. Sure. I want to keep this. Sure. Okay. What's tone is optimistic, excited, curious. Cool. Sounds good. That's the vibe that I'm going for. Magic Computer Box says that we have achieved desired Magic Computer Box tone. So submit review. We got those sort of questions and a suggestion. And yeah, I think this looks really solid. I expect it to be merged pretty soon. Hopefully we're right about this delete thing and they can fix it up really quickly, and then, you know, everything will be great and I can start using this code pretty soon. It'll take a bit of work because I'll have to upgrade some stuff to Spark 3.4. It's on Spark 3.3 right now, but, you know, all things considered, it's pretty rockin'. Thank you everyone for joining, and have a lovely start of your week. Bye, y'all.